the wrap the lane. Uses the Winnipeg engine for power. Outside row number 1 in the big block, Auto and Farm Supply. All-Star 21 is Brett Proctor. Inside row number 2 in the 2 rent.
The recording of this race is sponsored by JB Transmission. Specializing in foreign and domestic repairs, trust JB for all your performance needs. Check us out at www.jbtransmission.com or visit us at 256 St. Mary's Road in Winnipeg.
St. Norbert. Rounding out the field, Jasmine Hicks.
Driving the 08 car. All right, so we are ready to go now with pure stock heat number 1. We do apologize for the brief delay. We do have our computer issues figured out, I do believe now, so should be business as usual here for Montana's Monday Night Racing. All right, Rod the Rat Delane on the pole. Darcy Basaraba will be in the 2 rent, Rod Greening in the 4 for rents. Green flag is out, here we go. Rod the Rat Delane with the early lead. Here comes the 21 of Brett Proctor and the 1K of Kevin Delane. The 2 and 4 rent cars, 4th and 5th on the track. The 4 for rent is Rod Greening. The 2 rent, Darcy Basaraba. Sponsored by, of course, Montana's Cookhouse. One down, 7 to go. Here is Rod the Rat Delane. Off the pole, continues to lead here. Second spot, Brett Proctor, Kevin Delane in the Westbrook 1K, edging up on the 21 car now in turn number 3. Kevin Delane goes to the inside of turn number 4. They are side by side. Great race. Troubles for Jasmine Hicks in the 08. Believe this is her first night out racing. One more down. We've got 3 down and 5 to go. Great race between Brett Proctor and Kevin Delane for the 2nd and 3rd spot. Great job by Kevin Delane, moving behind his uncle Rod for 2nd spot in the Aspen Westbrook 1K. Kevin Delane on the inside of Rod the Rat Delane. A pair of Camaros battling down the back chute. They are side by side, and the Westbrook 1K has the lead. Kevin Delane, your new leader. Rod the Rat Delane, 2nd. 3rd is Brett Proctor. Ooh, Jasmine, heads up. You're facing the wrong way on St. Norbert's busiest one-way street. Nice job by Jasmine Hicks as she gets it going once again in the Econo Muffler L-Bar Erector 08. I think we've got a yellow flag. Yes, we do. We're not sure. Someone called yellow, I imagine, for the 08 of Jasmine Hicks. So we will line them up as they were on the last completed lap. That is a green flag lap. Looks like we have 5 laps in, 3 to go on the Pepsi board. Don't forget you can get 50-50 tickets in the grandstands. You can't win if you're not in, so grab yourself a 50-50 ticket. We are working here in the first heat race of the night, pure stock heat number 1. We need all pure stock heat number 2 to staging immediately. All right, so the orange cone comes out on the front straightaway. Of course, they must stay in line on the restart, right to the orange cone. You have to stay nose to tail. Once they reach the orange cone, you can pull out and pass, but you must stay single file style to that orange cone, and they must pass that orange cone on our side of the cone, on the outside of the cone. Anybody going inside will get penalized 2 positions. So it's Kevin Delane in the Westbrook 1K in the lead. Then it's Rod the Rat Delane second. Third is Brett Proctor in the big block Auto and Farm Supply in Stonewall 21. Then it's the 2 rent car. That is Darcy Basaraba. Then Roger Boisjoli in the 37. And we are green once again in the Pure Stock division. Three laps showing on the Pepsi board as all the drivers get by the orange cone, okay. So this time around we'll have 2 to go. Kevin Delane, your leader, with 2 laps to go as he comes out of turn 4. Rod the Rat Delane maintaining the second spot as your leader begins to pull away. Third still Brett Proctor. Fourth is the 2 rent of Darcy Basaraba. And then it's Roger Boisjoli in the 37 out of St. Norbert 5th. Not much changing here on the restart. White flag is out, 1 lap to go. 1 to go. Well, the 1K of Kevin Delane coming out of turn number 4 now. He's your leader and will be your winner.
Checkered flag.
Checkered flag is out. Your winner is the 1K Kevin Delane, who started inside of row number 3 in the 5th starting position. Great job by Kevin Delane. He wins the race, followed by the 33 of Rod the Rat Delane, who started on the pole. Third, Brett Proctor, who started on the front row with the 33 of Rod the Rat Delane. So Brett Proctor unofficially finishing 3rd. Well, if it's your night to cook, pack up the family and head over to Montana's, where the food is so good they will wish it were your turn to cook every night. Join us at Montana's.
All right, well, many thanks to Montana's for sponsoring our entire Monday Night Racing Series in 2013. Want to say
The recording of this race is sponsored by JB Transmission. Specializing in foreign and domestic repairs, trust JB for all your performance needs. Check us out at www.jbtransmission.com or visit us at 256 St. Mary's Road in Winnipeg.
That'll put you in the ballpark. All right, so Pure Stock's coming up once again for heat number 2. As you can see, they are exiting the pits in turn number 3. A lot of water falling in the area yesterday, obviously, and I was out of town for that, but I understand lots of rain in the Winnipeg area, and you can see it in turn number 1 and 2, no doubt about it, and 3 and 4, in fact. So we're going to go now to Pure Stock heat number 2 for Montana's Cookhouse. Here's how they line up. Out of Marquette, Manitoba, sponsored by Archangel Fireworks and Johnny McRae Trucking. This is Les McRae in the Ford Mustang number 9. His dad, Johnny McRae, of course, tonight celebrating his birthday. Outside of row number 1 in the Pellairs Ventilation 23, this is Kyle Pellairs. Inside row 2, driving the car number 20 is Greg Hoare. Outside the 16 is Evan Schroeder. Inside row 3, the rookie Ethan Friesen drives the number 3. Then the 4 rented is Derek Pollock. Well, we've got a great looking t-shirt to give away, courtesy of a driver, but I'll tell you that after I give the t-shirt away. Well, the 20 car today being driven by Greg Hoare. It was formerly driven by a guy that drives a Midwest Modified now. And the first person up to the west side of the judges stand that can tell me who used to drive this car number 20 in the Pure Stock division gets a t-shirt. Who wants a free t-shirt? You just got to answer the question. Come up to the west side of the judges stand. Who used to drive the car number 20 that's on the racetrack now? That driver now in a Midwest Mod. Nick Adet, there you go. So that is the t-shirt courtesy of Nick Adet. Nick Adet currently racing a Midwest Modified. So Greg Hoare going to drive the 20 car here tonight. All right, we understand the for rent of Derek Pollock will be a scratch for this one as he takes the Montana's Cookhouse for rent to the pit area. So we will have it should be 5 cars left out of 6, but looks like we've got 4. So I see the 20, the 9, 23. Looks like the 16 is missing. So Evan Schroeder and Derek Pollock, who are going to start outside row 2 and 3 respectively, are not in this race. So we've got a 4-car race for Pure Stock Heat number 2. All right, the 16 is a scratch, as is Derek Pollock, and we are racing.
Green flag.
Green flag is out. Well, Les McRae out to the early lead in the Archangel Fireworks Santana Kennels Bonafide Carpentry number 9. Second spot is Pellairs. Third is the 20. 20 driven by Greg Hoare. In the 4th spot is the number 3. That's the rookie Ethan Friesen. 1 down, 7 to go. Want to welcome you once again to Montana's Monday Night Racing. Hope you're having a great time so far. Hats off to our track crew who worked tirelessly today to get this place in shape after a hard rain here yesterday at the Speedway. There's 2 laps down. There are 6 laps remaining. The 9 is your leader by about a straightaway. That is Les McRae out of Marquette, Manitoba, and the Johnny McRae Trucking number 9. Second is the 23 of Kyle Pellairs. Third, Greg Hoare. 4th is the 3. Well, here comes the 16 now of Evan Schroeder. He's a couple of laps or 3 or so off the pace, but comes out onto the back straightaway nonetheless. So Evan Schroeder is on the racetrack. Derek Pollock in the for rent is not. Well, Les McRae with a huge lead here in Pure Stock Heat number 2, more than a straightaway now. That car was built over the winter time. It is a Ford Mustang and works real well. A lot of gremlins inside that car they're finding, but they're slowly working through it in Marquette, Manitoba, and that thing is working awful well. He is your leader. So it is Les McRae, the leader. Second spot is the 23 of Kyle Pellairs. Third is the 20. That is Greg Hoare. 4th is Ethan Friesen. The 16 is several laps back. White flag is out for the Ford. 1 to go for the Santana Kennels. Central Hydraulics, number 9. Checkered flag is coming out for the Ford Mustang. And your winner, Les McRae in the 9. Second spot is Kyle Pellairs in the Pellairs Ventilation 23. Third, Greg Hoare in the 20. 4th is the Mid-Canada Suspension number 3. That is Ethan Friesen. All right, so that'll do it for your Pure Stocks. All right, getting ready to go, I believe, with the North